There's another difference between you and me. I don't abandon my friends.
All right. Everybody ready to go?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down all the CW superhero shows ranked.
You're not Batman.
That's the point.
Malcolm Merlin, you have failed this city.
How did you do it?
How do you think I did it? I'm Supergirl.
For this list, we're looking at the network's live-action shows about DC heroes and seeing where each stands among their peers. We'll be including series that began on different networks, but have or will air new episodes on the CW. And although we'll try to keep plot details to a minimum, beware of a few spoilers. What's your favorite CW-verse superhero show? Let us know in the comments below. Number 9. Batwoman.
You're not Batman.
That's the point.
After Batman leaves Gotham, his cousin Kate arrives in the city and decides to fight crime as Batwoman. Her efforts to save Gotham are complicated by her father's security agency and her villainous sister Alice. Batwoman's various adventures take place in a setting that's literally and figuratively darker than most of the CW superhero offerings. The show also makes time to shine the spotlight on LGBTQ+ themes and issues.
We both know I'm gonna grow up hiding my girlfriends and aspiring to be represented by an ancillary character on my favorite TV show.
After Batwoman's first season, there was a major shakeup when Ruby Rose left the role of Kate, and Batwoman was replaced by Javicia Leslie's Ryan Wilder. Although Leslie is great, the show's supporting characters and plotlines were definitely thrown off by this. But with time, Batwoman could still become the superheroine show Gotham deserves.
Real confidence behind it. I haven't been kicked like that since, well, Batman.
Not trying to pass for him either.
Meanwhile, Season 2 is set to see the return of the Kate character, but played by Wallace Day. Number 8. Stargirl.
I'm Stargirl. And that's my sidekick.
When Starman failed to defeat the Injustice Society of America, he wanted his powerful cosmic staff to be wielded by a worthy successor. His wish came when a high schooler named Courtney picked up the staff and started fighting the Injustice Society. During her quest, the heroic teen inspired other kids, and even her stepfather, to don costumes and take on villains. A few members of the fascinating ensemble can occasionally outshine Stargirl herself.
Get to the machine, Courtney! I've got Grundy. I'll protect Rick. Go do what we came here to do.
But no matter who has the main focus, the show's strong storylines and creative fight scenes make for compelling viewing. After finding success on the DC Universe streaming service, Stargirl moved to the CW to keep forging its bright legacy. Number 7. Superman and Lois.
I tried to warn you, Lois. When you wanted to get married, I tried warning you. You may have fallen in love with Clark Kent, but you married Superman.
Superman's powers make fantastic feats of strength and speed easy, but they made it hard for him to raise a family. After hiding the truth from his sons for years, he reveals he's Superman. The series shows the family coping with this truth and dealing with villains that want to see the Kryptonian fall. While Superman and Lois has breathtaking action scenes, the show's complex characters are arguably its biggest strength. It's genuinely uplifting to see characters come together and heartbreaking whenever they fall apart.
Everything you do is a mistake. You get fired, you bring us here. You know, I just wish you would go back to not being around anymore.
Since Superman and Lois is a relative newcomer, it's hard to say if it will continue to maintain its high quality over time. But an extremely strong start gives us hope this Superman series will continue to soar.
Oh, that won't help you.
No, but he will.
Number 6. Smallville.
So what are you? Man or Superman?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Before the CW created a slew of live-action superhero shows, fans of the genre had Smallville to tune into, which was broadcast on the WB until it merged with UPN to become the CW. The show followed Clark Kent's life before he put on Superman's costume. Although you'll have to watch a lot of episodes before seeing him suit up, there's still plenty to love about the series. Tom Welling's portrayal of Clark Kent is pitch perfect.
As much as I value everything you've given me, I need to go beyond where either of you can guide me anymore. To be the hero the world needs me to be.
Despite starting its run in the early 2000s, many of Smallville's effects still hold up. The series also rewards viewers by bringing in notable characters from across the DC universe. Between its fan service and deep storylines, the show proved live-action superhero stories still had a place on TV. If you're ever feeling nostalgic, it's 100% worth it to revisit Smallville.
But it is your time in Smallville, with Jonathan and Martha Kent and all the people there, that made you a hero, Connor.
Number 5. Supergirl.
Earth doesn't have just one hero anymore. Now it has me. Now it has Supergirl.
Rounding out the trio of Kryptonian shows is Supergirl. This series follows Kara Danvers, saving lives with her range of superpowers and inspiring words. She's joined by a spectacular supporting cast that includes DEO agent Alex Danvers, Martian Manhunter, Brainiac 5, and Dreamer. While the show's big bads aren't always as compelling as the heroes, strong performances from the morally gray Lena and twisted Lex Luthor keep things interesting. Supergirl also crafts memorable storylines by drawing parallels to real-life issues.
They want us to hide and to be afraid to be who we are. They want us to disappear, and it happens every day.
It's unafraid to tackle issues like immigration, inclusivity, and identity. While Kara can't solve every problem with her powers alone, her willingness to keep fighting for justice makes every episode inspiring to watch.
How are you alive? How did you do it?
How do you think I did it? I'm Supergirl.
Number 4. Arrow.
Malcolm Merlyn, you have failed this city.
In the 2010s, CW superhero shows began to be grouped under one name, the Arrowverse. That's because the show about a vigilante's mission to save his city launched an entire universe. Stephen Amell's physical prowess and acting range made audiences take Oliver Queen seriously.
All right, enough. We don't have time for this. Stand down.
You should still be in jail. All of you. We're not gonna stand for this.
Just trying to save you, dumbass.
And strong performances from Emily Bett Rickard's Felicity and David Ramsey's Diggle turned both characters into household names. During Arrow's 8-season run, a few plot twists and flashbacks occasionally missed their marks, but audiences could always count on the show to pair incredible fight scenes with emotional stakes. Although Oliver's mission was full of heartbreak, he can be happy with what he left behind. Arrow paved the way for many fictional heroes and multiple real shows to begin their own journeys.
But now I know that my greatest legacy, this team.
Number 3. Legends of Tomorrow.
Of all the people who ever lived, I chose you 8. I certainly hope that you won't let me and the world down.
What happens when you put a bunch of heroes, anti-heroes, and villains on a time-traveling ship? You get a ridiculously fun show. After a more serious first season, Legends of Tomorrow fully embraced how weird and wacky things could get aboard the time ship. They poked fun at their powers, each other, and even other DC properties.
It's Romeo v. Juliet.
Shakespeare is writing superhero plays?
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
And although heroes and villains rotate in and out of the ensemble each season, there's always genuine chemistry between the cast members. Every time someone leaves or passes away, it feels like a genuine moment of heartbreak.
But you never stay sad for too long, because Legends of Tomorrow knows how to balance drama, comedy, and wild plots.
It's truly a time-traveling show like no other.
Remember, legends never die.
Number 2. Black Lightning. Jefferson Pierce stopped saving lives as the superhero Black Lightning to take care of his family.
Do you hear me? I have a shot at putting my family back together. Black Lightning is not going to jeopardize that.
But after he's forced out of retirement, his daughters gain powers of their own. The show follows Jefferson's struggle to save his city while mentoring his daughters and keeping his family safe. Black Lightning's storylines also take time to discuss and draw parallels to issues that affect Black communities.
For Tavon! 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 Remember his face!
The show supports its timely messages and complex family drama with impressive and dynamic action scenes. Aside from being a consistently good show, Black Lightning constantly gives underrepresented communities in the superhero genre time to shine. The show is ultimately both an entertaining series and a beacon of representation for people who don't always get to see themselves as heroes.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. You fought well.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Flash.
You can stop it. You can do this. Now run, Barry, run!
A bolt of lightning gave us one of the best superhero shows around. After Barry Allen gets super speed from an electrifying source, he works to fight metahuman threats. The show's first season started strong by introducing a fantastic rogues gallery, superb supporting characters, and one of the best supervillains ever.
I guess you're not as good a teacher as I am. You can't save them, Nora, no matter what you do.
Although later storylines didn't always match the insanely high bar season 1 set, they still delivered creative action scenes and breathtaking finales. It also helps that Grant Gustin was basically born to play the Flash. The show has always managed to balance its great cast with complex storylines and emotional scenes. The Flash's incredibly strong and consistent run makes it a solid pick for the top CW superhero spot.
A friend recently gave me the idea for a new name. And something tells me it's gonna catch on.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.